consequently is that economic policy is health policy. And when we improve economic circumstances and narrow the economic gap, we improve the health. So we can potentially intervene or potentially see a world in which, while we do not eliminate hierarchy, we constrain the way in which hierarchy affects human beings. So it's not just that the people at the top can afford those things and get them, and those at the bottom that do not. If we provide them to all, we still have some hierarchy, but now we've kind of reduced the disparities.
But since the 1980s, we've gone in the opposite direction.
Look at me, I used to work for these people. Now I got to stand in line and get a box of cheese.
We're waiting for the Reagan trickle down, and it's not trickling.
In the midst of a recession, governments slashed social programs, deregulated industry, reduced taxes for the wealthy, with consequences that remain with us today.
Where's the people? It's just like dead.
In a country that prides itself on equality of opportunity, it is becoming anything but that as the gap between the super rich and the middle class widens in dramatic fashion.
Warren Buffett, the world's richest man.
Here are a few figures on the Forbes 400. Other people save their Playboy magazines. I saved the Forbes 400 magazine. 20 years ago, the total wealth of the list was then $220 billion. Now it's $1.54 trillion, exactly a 7-for-1 increase. Tax law changes have benefited this group, including me, in a huge way.
Wealth inequality reached a record low in 1976. Since then, it has soared. Today, we are far and away the most unequal of the world's rich democracies.
During that same period, the average American went exactly nowhere on the economic front. He's been on a treadmill while the super rich have been on a spaceship.